Right, so today is what I originally planned to have as the last episode, but then I realised that we're on episode 19, and I figured, you know what, let's split this into two episodes so we can wrap up on episode 20. That's satisfying. So we have one loose end to deal with before we finish the game, I guess. It's not even a loose end that's got like a boss fight in it, really. I mean, you could argue there is a boss down there, sort of. It's more just of an area to explore. I'm trying to remember the best way down there. We want to go down to the depths. No, a bit further down. It's the closest to Blighttown I want. Is it going to be the Daughter of Chaos? That's not very close. Ugh. Well, in fact, I can show you where we're going. I can get a view of it. Get rid of this pendant, don't need that anymore. So down here is Blighttown, and that is the Great Hollow, which I think I briefly showed off back during the Blighttown episode, I guess. But we now need to go traverse down there. So, well, let's get going down there. I guess the fastest way down there? Daughter of Chaos, is that really the fastest one? This is DLC, Chasm of the Abyss. Look how many there is for bloody DLC. Sanctuary Garden. Ulysses Sanctuary, Township, the Abyss. Like every bonfire in the DLC you can warp to. It's that nonsense. Even the Duke's Archive's got two, Lord Crystal Caves and the Duke's Archive. Catacombs. Ugh. I guess we're going down to Spider Lady then. It's not particularly close, but it's closer than anything else. And we never did, like, just kill this thing, did we? I mean, we could do now. Should we just kill it? As like a final loose end. No, I'm going to regret this. Sorry, but you're an abomination and you don't look too well, so I'm putting you out of your misery. And now our friend here is a bit pissed off. And now his insides are going to be pissed off. And these things are dangerous. I can briefly steered these off during the Blighttown episode, but let's just zap them. No, thank you. Right. Now I need to trek across the swamp, so I will see you when we get to the Great Hollow. There's no point in you watching me run to the Great Hollow through the swamp. So I shall see you when we get there. Okay, here we are. Finally reached it. They get whacked by leeches. As well as being poisoned. But just reached the bonfire. Cure me right up. So this is where it was full of hidden walls. Secrets upon secrets. What are they hiding down here? The Great Hollow. So there's not a great deal of interest as far as items go down here. It's more just the location itself that's interesting. Something died. Okay, let's touch that. There is quite a useful ring down here that I should have maybe got earlier. It's a bit late now. But it's a stamina regen ring. It's down in this tree somewhere. Because there's a tree within a tree here for some reason. I just never quite remember how to get down here without dying. Well, that works. Calanthri ring. Crolanthy? I forget how you pronounce it. Boost stamina recovery speed. I mean, if I can... See, I'm still mid-roll, so I may as well. I was kind of hoping I could get to fast roll. If I took my gloves off, I could. But there's none... Oh my god, just step over. Dumb. Nearly fucking fell trying to get off that. Yeah, I could take my gloves off and then fast roll, but there's no gloves that I have that I could put on instead. I think I'd rather just keep this set looking nice. Right, there is basilisks down here, which could be a nightmare because they could curse me. Apart from that, there's just going to be upgrade materials, really. So our aim is just to get down to the bottom without dying. I feel like my curse bar is a bit bigger than it normally is. So maybe we're a little bit more resistant to these little shits. So I'm not going to bother going through all the items because it's just going to get me killed getting down this nightmare. Because they're just random items like that on random ass branches. You can come down here, like you can literally come down here straight away. Like you could come, if you had the master key, you could literally come straight down here. You just gotta get down through Blighttown and then through the swamp, through the back entrance. But if you do that, and you get to the bottom, and you sit at the bonfire, you then have the very difficult task of then trying to climb back out. Luckily we can warp. Please don't curse me. I just don't need that hassle of trying to get rid of that. Love hitting every branch. Just keep moving, I think. Because literally the last proper boss fight is going to be the final boss fight of the game, so... Right, we're getting near the bottom now, we're getting down to Mushroom Kingdom. Hello. Oh, the basilisks are coming down anyway, look. So yeah, we've got the mushroom people from the garden back here. And yes, don't worry, their big mummy and daddy version will be down here as well. There they are down there, look, ready to punch me into oblivion. Uh-oh, here they come. There's our exit. Don't do it, man. Scappy, thank you. Though I can't get any more. Right, big reveal time. I mean, it's old news nowadays, but... Ash Lake. And there is our thing to deal with. So yeah, this is a bit of a... This is probably one of the last areas I found, I think. Because I didn't even find it on my own. I think I had to look it up. I think there's even still a screenshot on my Steam library somewhere that just says, does this game ever end or something? As I found this place. But yeah, this place kind of brings a lot of questions. Like, where are we right now? Consider where we came from. From Firelink, we came all the way down through Blighttown, through the depths, through Blighttown, all the way down to the swamp. And then we went down a tree. And ended here, where there is a sky above us, and seemingly endless arch trees. Like, what is this above us? What is this sky? Like, this light shining through it or something? But how does that work? Like, is there ground up there? Is our world on, like, on top of this tree? To a degree? Even though you can see the top of this tree from Firelink. It's almost like the underworld of some sort. So this is meant to be the area that you see in the opening cinematic, where it states there was nothing but grey crags, arched trees, and everlasting dragons, I think is the quote. So assumingly this is where the world started. The world that we know up above anyway. And then it seems to say that they then, at some point after defeating the dragons, for whatever reason, ascended up the tree and founded the world above. It's a very cool area. Right, let's go and see if we can kill this stupid thing. Should we get him to do his little jump? Shall we show that off? So if you just like peace out and just run down here, he will try and come and get you. He's probably ranging me right now. Get in the tree! Dragon Scout. So this is seemingly all water. You will die. Does beg the question, where does all this water come from? Because it was grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons, and it didn't say anything about water. I mean, it's called Ash Lake now. Alright, are we ready? Are we watching him? If I knew a quote from Free Willy, I would be saying it right now. I don't know what the quote is. Oh, also these idiots to deal with. Why is he injured? Huh. Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy without killing ourselves. See what kind of damage we do. Oof. It's not ideal. Oh, camera angles. Wanna lock on? I assume this one is a bit tougher than the one in the garden. Just because of where he is, but... Ow. Yeep. Nearly dead. Just keep Lonnie bowing. You dead? Oh, I thought you had a bit left in you. Nice. Fantastic camera view there. Well, if you ever wanted to know what the inside of the Paladin helmet looks like, I think that's what we're looking at. Oh, I couldn't actually move my camera out of that. I had to actually move my character. That was weird. There's also a random skull down here. Don't think too much about what this even is. It's far as lore goes. I think it's just a random skull preset they had, model they had done. Yeah, just throw it down somewhere, why not? Looks cool. Or what it's meant to be, I don't know. Maybe it's a really big dragon, I don't know. Doesn't really look like a dragon, but... And that is our last... was our last thing to kill, really. I'm now still questioning if this is... I was thinking this might take me a bit longer. Maybe I should have taken my time a bit more, but the Great Hollow. Because splitting this into 2 videos seems weird, but... We can have a couple of short videos for the end. Why not? Donk. Donk. Ooh! The damage! How do you like lightning? I don't think you were that bothered, were you? Nah. Oof. Playing it very risky doing this. Again, I don't think there's much of interest really down here. There's a few random items, but I think they're mostly just upgrades and souls. And that ring was about the only interesting thing down here. Eye of Death. There was another item in there, I don't even know how you get that. Maybe I'll look. Yeah, maybe I won't. Who cares? I'm ready to wrap this up. Let's finish this playthrough. Because it's time to move on to Christmas things. You gonna drop anything? Nope. See where this winding path goes then. To a seemingly somewhat destroyed tree. Let's see what we've got hidden down here. A bonfire! And something else. An arch dragon, stone dragon, whatever they're called. Archstone dragons, is that what they're called? I forget. Everlasting dragons, right. I don't know where I keep getting arch from. So these guys are seemingly the guys from the opening cinematic. You kind of see one of them that looks very similar. Well, I don't assume they all look like this, but he is meant to be a stone dragon. So the opening cinematic said. And you can pray to him, and you can join his covenant, which allows you to gain items that let you transform into a dragon-looking humanoid thing. He has a weird, like, bent-back horn. And he's a bit of a furry dragon as well, look at him. He's in, like, a nest. But you can also chop off his tail. Dragon Greatsword. which I guess I can show off briefly. It's just like a big clump of rock or stone, I guess. Well, I don't know too much about that. It's far too heavy. And that is it. That is Ash Lake and the Great Hollow. It's more just of a nice set piece and a bit of a like what the fuck kind of reveal. As far as what does that mean? Considering where we are and the world above, and who knows? Sure, you could watch lots of videos about what it all means and what people think it means. But I think that is us done. This video was kind of short, but I'm going to finish on 20. Can't think of any other loose ends. I did forget to go check if... You know what, let's go do that. Hopefully I can walk back down here. But I should have checked. Oh, I can't get back to this bloody swamp, can I? Because... So, Sigmire, or Onion Bro, he comes down here at some point, down to the swamp, and then his final spot is down here in Ash Lake, where his daughter finds him. Whether we need to find him in the swamp first, I don't know. Can we really be bothered to go try and find him, just for him to come down here? Don't think we really get anything from it. So, I'm going to go with no. Peace.